And for people that usually not here, it's not just about me talking about how the progression with my diet has gone the whole week. It's a place for everyone to talk, hang out, and talk about their own, like, progress in any health ways, like, can be mentally, can be whatever. So I just woke up, well, not just, I woke up like 2 hours ago from probably the best sleep I've had in ages. I know I said I was gonna do a barbecue stream yesterday, but because I did this, I was at a friend and I was like, hey, he offers me a service, I will offer him a service. Not a service, but so I brought some burgers, some watermelon, some beers. We sat on his balcony, talked, hanged out. So I didn't get home until like 8, 9. And I was so tired at that point. Well, I wasn't super tired, but I was like feeling fatigued. But I did start with 2 new, what do you call it? Kosttillskott got like pills this week. I usually only take this, which is a multivitamin for men. But because I don't eat a lot of fish, I also bought some omega-3. So I'm taking meat every day now. So we will see how that changes my feeling off after a while. If that helps me a lot. Because I don't eat a lot of fish or fatty fish for that matter. But I also went out on a limb and tried something completely different that I haven't heard about before. But basically, ashwagandha, which is Indian ginger something, which apparently reduces stress. It can give you better energy in the morning. But it also helps you with sleep, it says. And I took this the first time yesterday. So I'm a little bit... Did I have the best sleep of my life because of this? Or was it because it was actually a really good day with the energy expenditure? Because we're talking yesterday, it was really sunny. And I worked all day, so I was outside basically for most of it. Yeah, I slept for 10.5 hours. And the reason why, like, I don't think it was because I was tired, what speaks for being this, is that I usually wake up like, well, in the past like 2 weeks, I've woken up like every other hour. For like 10 minutes and then gone back to sleep. Yeah, I went to bed as well super early yesterday. I see something I might need to fix. We can fix that later, I think. Just gonna check if my cat wants some food or what's up with you. So looking, can you provide that link over at Kick as well so I get a viewer there? Because you did not do that, you're getting banned. But yeah, the reason why I think this could be the case is that I only woke up once, which was at the beginning of my sleep because I needed to go up and pee. But after that, I just slept until I woke up. So I hope that this to be really good. Yes and no. Like where I sleep, it's dark. But yeah. So let's start with the paint people. It's paint time. First of all, so my average weight last week, I think it's more fun to do this before. So my average week last week Yo, Cossacks! Was 77.05. Maybe I should get like what's that is in pounds. Slash 168. No, 169.8. So a little bit under 170 pounds. Yeah, I cut my hair yesterday. I thought it was time. I will fix my beard later. By the way, while I'm doing this, I can tell you a story. Like, I don't keep it a secret that I'm a single man, still active. Like, an actively dating single man in his middle ages. I like, you know, all these comedy series where they make fun of this one guy that's like basically the horror boy, where like when he starts feeling trapped over like the most basic things, like let's say he needs to spend a day with a girl with no escape possible, he freaks out. I don't think that's a joke anymore. Yeah, I had one of my, like, friends. Like, we both know it's casual, nothing special. But she asked me if I wanted to go out with her, is it called a house car? For a whole weekend. And I was like, damn, usually when we hang out, there's always an option for me to escape somehow. But if I accept this, I'm literally under her control for a whole weekend. And that was a freaking scary thought, people. And I bet other people would also go like that. Like, at least with people like you're not like that involved with. Like, her and me have met like 3-4 times. Like, we have a good time, but like, we had never spent more than like 8 hours in a row together. And going from 8 hours in a row up to like 72 hours in a row, I'm like, I don't know. That's freaking scary. Gonna check. Last Friday, what date was that? 8. No, 6. So we start from the 7th now. Okay, so it's been pretty steady this week, actually. So I probably have hit a plateau, maybe. So I need to discuss what we're gonna do about that plateau, which could be interesting, because then people can have some things here. Oh. Yeah, I saw you write it to me. Like, I was literally just joking with you, by the way, that you should try it. But it was funny that you actually did. Oh, wait. 75. Yeah, we can do that, and we need to do like this. Like I wasn't completely joking, but I was like I did wonder if that game was hard because the people that have played it aren't smart players, or if it was hard because it was actually a hard game. Like for example, people claim that Mighty Final Fight is a hard game. But that's because they are not beat 'em up players, right? Well, we can make YKL bigger today. So it was actually interesting to see that you said it was actually hard. So we don't need a final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? I should start at 07, right? Yeah. Yeah, but the only two that has done runs is Aaron and Black, right? No. So we started on Sunday on $76, but we went up to 76.6. Then we went down to 75.5 or 8, I mean. Then we kept that weight. And on Wednesday we went up to... Oh wait. $75.8, yeah. 75.8. Oh, we actually went... Oh, it looks like I went up there for some reason, but no, we went down. So this is correct. Then we went down to 0.7. Then we went up to 76.1. Håkan Hemlin? Ja, men du vet mig. Jag vet fan inte vem fan Håkan Hemlin är. Nu måste jag googla det. Vad fan? Håkan Hemlin. Jag känner igen honom, men jag vet inte vem det är. Han ser ut som en... Antingen hård alkoholist eller en lätt pundare. Typ. Jaha, det är ju... Ja. Nu ser jag. Det är såklart det... Är han för fan. Okej. But yeah, so my average weight this week, before we start talking about the other things, 76. No, I hate the Windows calculator sometimes. Tre, fyra, fem, sex, sju. So I was kinda accurate with my estimation. I did say last week that I would not be surprised if we lost an average weight of 1 kilo. I'm the 6.02. We should probably include pounds here as well for the American viewers. So basically a little bit over 2 pounds. I feel like that's like a steady week progress. But yeah, I've been a little bit bad this week. Like all other things has been normal. Like I don't trust the other numbers on my scale because it says I've gained body fat and lost a little bit of muscles, but I feel stronger than ever, so. And I feel like more muscular than ever. So I don't trust the scale that much. I'm gonna, and because it's been like, when it got up was when the weather got hotter. So I think the water content in my body, like, either it's more or less than like regular days. But I've been bad this week. Last Friday, I bought 3 bags of crisp. So, and 100 grams of chips is 500 calories. And it's the first one I finished on Friday and Saturday. So that was an additional about, let's say 1400 calories. Then I finished the second one because I got hit with the stomach flu, and the only thing I ate was the second bag of chips during it. So like, I think that one probably didn't hurt that much because it was literally the only thing I ate during like 28 hours. I weighed myself every day before I go to work, basically. On weekends, it's before I drink or get my first, like, anything into my body. So it's in the morning, after the toilet, before heading to work. Basically how my mornings looks is I get up, I rest a little bit. If I need a toilet, I go to the toilet. I take a shower, wipe off, step on the scale. Basically that. And like, we gotta remember, well, last week had the bad days of being at Matson. But it also had the good days of me being home. And when I'm home, I usually weigh myself a little bit later on the day, which means my weight will be a little bit less because I don't eat until noon. But yeah, it does feel like I might have hit a little bit. Like, this is basically how it always looks, like it goes up and down. But I might have started hitting a plateau, it looks like. And I either need to eat more or eat less or exercise more. But I've actually, the only exercise I did this week, like over work, was that walking stream I did. And that walking stream I did wasn't like, I did a 10k walking stream. But the thing is, I would have walked 5k of those steps no matter what, because I was walking home from work. So basically the only additional exercise I've gotten is those 5k steps. And 5k steps is around like 150 calories if you count on the low end. So like I haven't been walking a lot at all. And well, on Sunday I did walk 14k steps. But like if we go back 2 weeks, my area was around 11k per week. Last week it was only 4.9k. And this week was 7k. Well, today and tomorrow hasn't been counted in yet, so it will probably be closer to like 4k. So I've been walking a lot less because I wanted to see, like previous weeks I've been like intentionally walking at work a little bit extra and everything. But this week I was like, and last week I was like, hey, I want to see if I walk less. The calorie intake I have now, is that around what my BMR is, like the basic metabolic rate? And it seems like I still can go a little bit higher. And my like what I eaten in calories this week has been around yeah, last Friday I had that intended. Sunday, yeah, I think I still, like, the thing I did with the last bag of crisps is I divided them into 7 of these bags. And that has been my snack for this last week after I've eaten dinner. Which is around like 200 calories. And my calorie intake has been around 14, 15, 100 calories. I mean, to be fair, I probably lost like 0.1 from the hair, because I did have a lot of hair. I need to try and find my measuring tape. I don't know why I don't put it in like a stable place. True, I might lose another one. Oh, it's over here. So I'm gonna measure my spots. I'm gonna go shirtless off camera. I mean, what stuff inside of my body do I not need? Like, can I lose like some parts? You know what? We gotta go ass first. Can we just do this for a little bit so I don't have to go shirtless on stream? So I can do like this. And then we have the waist. Or I guess this is hips. I did the wrong direction. I was like, no, that's not correct. Men Frasse, sluta jaga! Jag håller på med mätte. Why does that look so weird compared to last week? Is it because I did that in my underwear last week only? Okay, yeah. Yeah. It was. Another minus 1.5. Just gotta double check that one to make sure. By the way, is anyone else going through some health changes currently? $92. Okay, let's check this thickest part of the belly. Trying to get all the fat in there. Whoa! That's insane. Yeah, I gotta double check this number because this number is insane, people. Like, I wasn't feeling that, like, I was feeling good, but I was like, yeah, another good week, but maybe we're finally starting to hit the belly fat that I wanna get rid of. Hej, Prinsess Britta. Okay. Also, this is I will just call this belly. Okay, maybe it's not as insane as I thought. But it's still minus 2 centimeters on the belly. Okay, final one we do is chest. Like, we could add more, but I'm not really working out, so it doesn't make that much chest. That's it. Do you want me to share my weekly cock length, Nielsen, to see if fat loss helps with penis size? True. I will start measuring my penis for you, Nielsen. So you know how big of a banana you need to practice with? Okay, we did lose a little bit of chest as well, but I don't know if that's like muscles or not. But yeah, I'm quite happy that my ass isn't getting any smaller. I mean, there is some point I will get banned for what I say when I start joking around. But yeah, losing. Although let's measuring that penis here. I do have it around my stomach right now. Oh, there's the tip. 23 inches. But yeah, like my average calorie intake this week, average estimated calorie intake. Like, I think it was, let's go 1400. Yeah, I would say 1400 is probably my average. We can go up to 1500 just to get a little bit higher. Average burned based on steps per day. Like, I would say I burn around 300 extra calories per day right now. No, not 300, 150. And that doesn't include like me, like this week I've been playing around with the kids a lot more. Like lifting them up, having fun, playing around. Like, I've been having a lot more energy. I actually feel like I'm a way better kindergarten teacher. Like, not because I've done like better stuff work-wise, so to speak, but because I'm more active with the children and having more fun. So, like, I feel really good about the whole weight loss thing because it makes me a lot more happy, a lot more productive. And like I said, it would be interesting this week because I started with some omega-3 this week. I bought it on Amazon for like $3. Like, it only lasts a month. I think the ones that are like over $10 usually last like 2 months. But because I just want to feel how I feel if I go for a month, I'm gonna go for a cheaper option right now that has a little less fish oil and stuff, but because of it I need to take 3 of these. Because like I said, I don't eat a lot of fish, I don't get fish oil, so maybe that will help me a lot. I also bought the ashwagandha, the Indian herb, which should help with stress, with my sleep. So I'm basically taking these 2 with my meal. And this one I'm probably gonna take with my final meal. Ashwagandha. Because yesterday I did sleep amazing, and it was the first day I tried it. Yeah, I never heard about it either, but like... Okay people, do not get upset, I'm gonna say the bad word. When I was talking with AI, like because I've been bowling like my ideas throughout this experience, so it knows kind of what I'm eating, what I'm not eating. So I asked it, the AI, like, based on your previous information about me and what I've eaten, what would you, and my problems going through this, what are some of the things you would recommend me to start eating? And it was like, you do not get enough fish oils, so I recommend omega-3. I recommend a multivitamin that you're already taking. And I recommend ashwagandha because I'm anti-protein powder and creatine powder. This one also can give you a boost in the gym if you take before going to the gym. Yeah, I touched on this on Thursday, Nils said, when I asked Chat what they thought about AI and stuff, but like for me, the reason why I think it's so good to use ChatGPT for things like starting a diet or personal workout for someone that has no experience before is that like people say there's no stupid questions, but you know there are stupid questions, and you don't want to ask stupid questions to a real person, but to ChatGPT, do you care if you ask stupid questions to a program? No. And because there's like not this like interaction between 2 people, but you just interacting with a database, it's a very good stepping stone into it. And like, I'm not saying like the AI is great all the way, but it's great for taking the step up, maybe a couple steps up the ladder before you need like, oh, a dietitian, or oh, a personal trainer, or whatever. I feel like most people that get a dietitian are like down in the bottom, and when they get like let's say a dietitian, the dietitian goes, oh, you gotta do all of this. And because I'm down here, I start trying to climb up the big wall and I just fall down. Instead of like, oh, I'm down here. Oh, ChatGPT says, yeah, you're eating too much fat. Okay, I will try to change my tallow to some olive oil. I will maybe say, oh, you're eating a little bit too much carbs. Oh, instead of having 6 sandwiches, I would have 2 sandwiches. Oh, I need more protein. Oh, instead of just having a protein dinner that might give me 40-50 protein, I'm gonna put protein in the morning, like 20-30 grams. then have a dinner that is slightly higher as well, like 50, and then a final meal, maybe a few eggs or something, just to push me above it. And like the good thing about like the AI is like for example, some days I'm like, hey, I've eaten this, can you kinda calculate where I am? And it's like, oh, you're on 90 grams of protein, your fats are at, let's say, oh, your fat is at 0 or 5 grams. Let's say 5 grams. And your carbs is at the 80. Like now I know, like, oh, I need more protein and I need fat. Oh, I can make 200 grams of halloumi. I get up my fats to the 50-60 part. I get a lot of protein in it. But if I did not know that, I could also ask like, hey, what do you recommend to balance this day out? And it gives you like, oh, you can eat this. Do you want me to give you a recipe? And like, it's so helpful compared to like, imagine if you have had a dietitian and you were at that stage. Like, I assume you can't reach your dietitian 24/7. So like, it's just such a helpful tool while going through this. So I really recommend like using AI to get over the first hurdle at least. And I think something that really helps with AI compared to having a real person is like if a real person tells you, well, you need around, like, let's say the dietitian says like, yeah, you should eat 150 grams of protein, 50 grams of fats, and 200 grams of carbs. Like, I'm just making numbers up. Like, I would probably not ask, hey, why do I need 150 grams? Is there a window that I can eat between? Like, if I hit 110, can I still feel good about it? If I hit 200, is that an issue? Oh, why do you only eat 50 grams of fats? And like, oh, do I really need 200 grams of carbs? Like, what should I cut down if I feel like I don't want to eat that much that day? Or maybe I feel on my own that I want to cut some extra out just because I had some bad days before. Like, should I cut fat out? Should I cut protein out? Should I cut carbs out? What's the best option to, like, remove in each situation, basically? That's something I feel like I wouldn't talk to with a real person because I value their time, and I feel like that might be what they consider a stupid question. But with AI, I just was like, hey, explain what each of these does. And it was like, yeah, protein helps you build muscle or keep muscle during a deficit. Like, okay, so I probably don't want to cut protein ever. What about fat? Well, fat is like controlling your hormones and everything. It has a lot of calories, that's why you want to try and keep it low. And carbs is like instant energy. Like, if you're training, if you need energy, you need carbs. But fat can also work like slow burning carbs in some ways. So like, you could exchange a little bit of carbs for fat to balance it out. So like, in my head, and I might be completely wrong here, like, as long as I feel like I have energy, I always cut carbs. And like, the fat I don't really care about if it gets over my recommended. because I know, like, because I'm in a deficit, like, it's mainly the calorie thing of the fats that matters. Like, obviously, if I go 200 grams fat, I'm gonna overshoot my calorie intake, obviously. But if I'm at 70 instead of 50, that's just 180 calories extra. And I probably have cut out like 40 to 50 grams of carbs then, because carbs are less filling, and I would probably have like 40 50 less, which is like what, 16, not 6, like 600, no wait, what would it be? Yeah, exactly. You have slow carbs and fast carbs as well. So it depends on like what kind of carbs you eat. And like the only carbs I try to eat is oatmeal and fruits and berries. That are the 2 carbs sources I have currently. And whatever is like a byproduct of other things like steak, halloumi, cheese, like the small, but I don't eat anything that is mainly carbs, basically. And like my current rule might be a little bit weird, because especially for people that actually work out, but I feel like I have so much energy, and maybe that's because I'm a retard with ADD, Asperger's. Maybe I'm just naturally more energetic. But like ChatGPT yells at me, eat more carbs because you need carbs to exercise like you do. You're most likely feeling tired while you're walking, but I'm not feeling tired. I'm feeling fucking great. And my rule currently, my diet rule currently is protein should always be higher than my carb intake. So like I never eat more than 150 carbs in a day. Like I haven't eaten over 100 carbs in such a long time, and the main carbs I get is from my snack bag of crisp. Oh really? No, I haven't come. Do you know what? Let me ask because my ChatGPT does know that I have that. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that someone says it. Like, I assume it's not gonna be a huge difference. I know the brain is the reason you burn the most calories. Okay, it says ADD without the hyperactivity, which is what I have. Like, I don't have the H. Like, I jokingly say this, but I think it's true. that ADD people do not like ADHD people because the H in the ADHD people make us so fucking stressed out because we're like more relaxed. Like, I think I have a little bit of the H when because whenever I get drunk, I feel like I get that hyperactivity, but when I'm like normal, I'm so relaxed. And when someone is like just sitting like, I just want to punch them. No, I don't hate you, Alex. I fucking spite you. No kidding again. I'm getting some coffee. Be right back. Also, I just want to let people know SharePoint is using a keyboard. Please let them know how we feel about keyboards here. Also, Peter, I'm happy that milk is helping you because I'm a kind of person that thinks that milk gets way too much bullshit. But yeah. yeah, Tumaine. I just want paralyzed people around me. So it says like ADD without the hyperactivity can lead, usually don't lead to a noticeable change, and that I might be sitting still more than usual, which is true. And Asperger's autism, it says can affect like routine, stress, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like it can affect, but it shouldn't affect that much. But and like I'm only counting like my BMR. Like BMR is calculated on height plus whatever weight I have and like my fat / muscle like production, and I'm like höftar shooting from the hip with it. So like currently I'm slightly under 1800, so I just say I don't want to go over 1800, and that's my BMR. And like on a like if I have 5,000 steps in average, I should burn 90-50, but I still count at 1800. Like I don't count with any exercises or anything. And I've been going back and forth on how I want to do with exercise. But I think like my plan is continue what I'm doing and trying out new ways to work out at home. And then when Sweden gets colder and I don't wanna walk outside, I can get a gym card or treadmill and start working out. And like, why I think that's way better than what I was thinking about is like we're talking about like probably around 4 months now that I will continue this. And like, I'm not talking about living on 1500 calories per day. Like, I'm probably gonna increase that once I start getting higher and higher and start doing things. But I think like just working on cutting the fat, and when I start working out, I can't really start working out on my current setup of things. Like, I probably need to change my intermittent eating, because currently how I eat is I eat between, well, I should have eaten breakfast now, but I will do it after I'm done here. Is I eat from like noon until like 7, 8, and then I don't eat until noon again. And like, I think like my limit when I'm eating like that on work, I'm mainly talking work days now, is probably around 2k to 2.5k calories per day, without feeling like I don't have the energy, like overeating energy wise. Like if you eat too much calories in one sitting, you just don't feel like walking, you don't feel like working out. So what I probably need to do is skip the intermediate fasting or whatever you call it, and add a meal before I go to work, and then eat at work. Then probably add like something quick to eat on the way to the gym on gym days, and then eat after the gym. So basically double the amount of times I have a meal. So, because I would need to increase my calorie intake quite a bit. Or alternatively, get down to such a low weight where I don't need that much calorie to start going Because to build muscles, you don't have to, but you should be at like a calorie exceed or whatever. But yeah, for example, if we can actually kinda maybe, it will not be accurate, but if my estimation was for 1500 calories per day now, and I lost 1 kilo, which is, I gotta double check here. Okay, which is 7,700 calories. That means that my burning rate currently lies around 2,600 calories per day. Damn, that's a lot. We should let me ask ChatGPT as well. Let's see. Yeah, so I've actually never thought about that I could do that. But then I can do like this, let's do it under here. Based on weight loss and calories consumed, my AMR is now 2,500. Because ChatGPT said 2,500, my calculation said 2,600. Yeah, I actually bought the. I didn't buy any machines or anything, but I did buy a thing for exercise this week. Oh. Oh. I bought a jumping rope. I've never been a jumping rope guy, but I was like, hey, let's buy a jumping rope. Because I can easily bring it with me in my pocket or around my neck just while walking. And then like if I feel like, yeah, let's do a minute of jumping rope. to get like the pulse up during a walk. Yeah. I tried like 20 seconds at home. That's why I say like for like half a minute to a minute at the beginning while I'm taking a walk. Like maybe do like 1,000 steps, do half a minute to a minute of jumping rope, then continue with 1K steps. Because it will increase my heart rate, and because it increases my heart rate, it will also increase my metabolic rate during the walk. I've heard like that you have like a zone where you burn the most. Like it doesn't have to be like zone 2 or zone 3. It could be zone 4 for you and stuff like that. And when I'm walking, I'm probably in my zone 1. I might hit my zone 2 every now and then. Because I don't know how zones exactly work, but my heart rate when walking could be anywhere between 90 up to 120. And then when I walk fast, like the 5K or the 10K stream I did, that was the pace I kept all the time. When I'm actually trying to get like my pulse up, I can get it up to like if I do it for like an hour, I can get like my pulse to be around 120 to 135. And if I push myself at the end of it, I can get it up above 150. But at that point, like you know when you try to walk fast and you're like, am I kind of jogging now or am I still walking? Like between that stage is when I can get like up to 150. But yeah, the weather is so good today, so I think the plan today is I'm gonna end stream here soon. I'm gonna get some breakfast in myself. Probably gonna get some kvar and some honey melon, and then I'm going out for a walk. We'll see how long that walk is, but like this is another unusual feeling. Like usually on weekends I'm like, oh yeah, I want to speedrun, I want to stream, but like something happens in your brain when you start walking around a lot and just feeling better. Like I'm like, yeah, I want to be outside. I want to take in a couple of hours of sun. And I feel like it's better to do it now. Because like, if I do it later, it will not be as warm, and like, I will not get... Like, I know that the sun itself doesn't burn calories. But it feels better to be outside, getting warm, getting sweaty. And because I just got a haircut, we need to get a little bit of sun to remove all the... You might see we have a little bit of right there. So just getting outside, burning that up. But yeah, I think this looks really good, and like if we compare to last week as well, like oh, do you know what? Ash should be minus 0.5, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, it looks like... Yeah, I didn't lose any chest last week. And before that I had... Does it say minus or plus? No, minus. So like... It seems like I'm consistently losing weight. So even though I was like, oh, this... I kind of feel like we have plateaued. I don't think we have. But yeah, I still, like, one of the things I'm really bad at is I don't like throwing things away. Or giving things away. No, that's not true. I gave away a bottle of wine yesterday because a kid gave me a bottle of wine. Well, obviously the kid didn't give me a bottle of wine, but her parents gave me a bottle, like a small bottle of wine, and I'm like, I do have wine at home. I feel like even if I don't drink wine myself, I always have a small bottle at home in case I have like friends over that don't like beer, that might not like they enjoy drinking wine instead of drinking beer or a drink or something. But it's better that like someone else get to use it. But like for example the bag of crisps I bought, like I still have 3 bags left. So I'm gonna eat them. And when I say bags, by the way, I know that sounds horrible. I'm gonna eat 3 bags of crisps, but a serving, basically. Actually, less than a serving. Like, but yeah, gonna eat those. So like, it's gonna come down to just me keeping this up. But yeah, like I said, plan is eating breakfast, go out for a walk, listening to music. I might actually... I was like, I'm gonna take the forest walk, but the forest has so much shade and everything. So I think I'm gonna take a trip around Slussarna. Eller hur Frasse? Vem sa att du fick bita mig? Yeah, maybe a trip around Slussarna, then maybe eat something at one of the spots. Well, it depends on if I'm sweaty and disgusting, I don't want to sit somewhere and eat. But yeah, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate that whenever I'm not speedrunning, I get more viewers than when I do speedrun, so maybe it's time for me to stop speedrunning and just do talking streams. Or I need to fuse my talking streams into my my speedrunning streams. So how do we do that? Can we get like a really good like thing there? Just gotta check if we should send you to a small stream here. Like, there's really not that many retro streamers right now. Let's check the retro tag. Might be better. No, do you know what? I don't want to hang around and talk, so I'm just gonna let you all disappear into the ether. Take care. Bye bye. Have a beautiful evening or beautiful day, and I will be back in a couple of hours. Bye bye.